So most of the dialogue, the song, what we wrote as song, comes from the play. And there's another thing, this last film footage of this. In fact, it's the morning after an eruption of the volcano that you see in the other film in Casa. It belongs, this footage belongs to the same footage that you see in the film in the beginning of the other film. It's the same film, and it was shot by, actually I had classes with him. It was a teacher, an anthropologist, ethnologist, who shot that in 51, a big eruption of this volcano. And by coincidence, when we shot Casa in 94, in 95, there was another big explosion just after we left. It was a big, that destroyed completely the village that you see, destroyed it completely. They rebuilt it because the people that live there, it's like very wisely don't want to leave, and they live with this volcano that is constantly, like many others, alive, sleeping but alive. So the film, it's the same origin, the same source. It's a silent film about the eruptions. Those are the two. But yes, it's 30 years apart, so it's, I don't know. I don't have to think about it. I'm sorry.
And the new film is just that. It's new and in progress as well, right? The Daughters of Fire.
Oh yeah. No, it will have another title, but it will have music. These are the girls that will be the singers, I think the main actresses, and we're just starting it. Actually, this film began as tests, not even just technical essays to see if, to work a little bit on the way we were going to record the sound, for instance, because I don't want to do playback. I want them to sing, and it's not me, it's them. They would prefer, like every singer, they prefer to sing live and not to do playback after looking at an image. So I wanted to test the way that they have to have a small ear piece, and they have to listen to at least a minimal tone, rhythm part, an instrument or the full orchestra. I don't know yet how we will do, but it will be done in direct sound. So that was one part of the test. The other was more visual to let's try some things in a studio, in a small studio. So we did this, and then when I was in my editing room, now it's very domestic. It's computer, and it's very easy now. So it's so easy that you put everything side by side. Like, I had the three images, and one thing that I didn't think about and I did not prepare is that there's something that in music is very something called counterpoint. It's very
Call and response.
Counterpoint was something that comes more from the Baroque music, Bach, especially Bach, when music became something more complex with Bach. Sort of dialogue between voices and harmonies and instruments. And when I had the three girls in the computer on the screen side by side, you can see it perfectly, the counterpoint, that the dialogue between the three, and it worked quite well, and it was not that prepared. I don't think we will do it in the film like this, in a split screen, but it was so impressive and amusing and spectacular almost that it's a sort of small divertimento like that, but it works well like this.
Yes, and it's. I mean, you were bringing up the Baroque music, and I think the string composer maybe was a contemporary of Monteverdi, and then you have this Ukrainian folk song. Is that right?
Yeah. One of the musicians, the first violin of this ensemble that we have, is Ukrainian and lives in Lisbon, and I wanted to expand this because the Marini is the composer. This is more obscure. He lived in exactly at the same time as Vivaldi and others, but he's more not so well known. And I wanted to have a the center of the song, this piece. I wanted them to almost speak, dialogue, and spoken word. So we had to invent a part in the middle of sort of almost a drone, what we call a drone. And this first violin proposed a lullaby that he used to hear his grandmother sing in Ukraine, and it's a very beautiful melody, very simple. So we played it and we adapted it, and so in Cannes there was a film critic that coming out of the film said, and it also has a song, a moment of resistance towards Putin. It has nothing to do. It's just a lullaby, but
Could be.
could be.